Hi Taurus, it's Kayla with Intuitive Guidance by Kayla. Before I get started with your reading, I want to go ahead and update you on what's going on in my life. Most of you know I am pregnant and due on June 25th, hoping he gets here sooner because I have been super sleepy. Haven't been able to sleep very well at all. Abundance has been beautiful, not just in my life, but I've noticed in a lot of other people's lives. The karmic energies are coming back and tenfold. I have 2 new decks of cards. I have an oracle deck and a tarot deck that'll make it more interesting. I also got a new massage table and a heart chakra Tibetan bowl, so I can eventually purchase a canopy and go to like flea markets and different town events and festivals, music festivals and things like that, and set up for Reiki, sound healing massages, and tarot readings. So excited. And also with that, planning on purchasing a motorhome, a vehicle that can tow a trailer and a trailer. One of the two, whatever is aligns with whatever aligns. But I'll be happy with whatever. So as soon as I'm able and not as sleepy, I will be doing all of that stuff and traveling. I'd like to travel quite far. But also there's I'm going to be setting up a Patreon account. If you don't know what that is, I'll be creating a new short video so that you know what it is about. But from what I know so far, it's a place where you can help support me by basically buying me a cup of coffee, like $2. You could, or whatever you want to put, whatever you want to support me with. If you want to do personal readings or distant Reiki or intuitive guidance or anything like that, most likely it'll go through there. But that support will help me purchase more cards and dice and bowls and just different things that make this more interesting. I think that's about it for that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with your reading. We're going to look at the tarot, the oracle deck first, just to get the main message first. Usually it's something encouraging for Taurus. I think I'm just kidding. Stop criticizing yourself. You're perfect just the way you are. Gemini also got this card. So, if you have Gemini moon or rising or Venus, you might want to check that video out as well. Now I'm going to look at the Osho Zen Tarot. This is my oldest deck. I love it. Taurus. You've got the Creator. Now I'm going to pull from the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. I like to pull from each deck at least once because then we have more pictures to look at. More artwork. The Sun. Now we're going to look at my new tarot deck. It's traditional. To clarify, stop criticizing yourself. You're perfect just the way you are. The Creator and the Sun. I think I'm going to read the Creator so that we can get a better picture of what that means. There's a lot of orange and red and yellow lower chakras. You're criticizing yourself. You're most likely operating more so in your lower chakras, and that can really clog up, it's like sticks and stones and leaves in a river. It can clog up the flow of the energy, the upper energy of really seeing the truth, being connected to who you really are, speaking your truth, and feeling love that's surrounding you at all times. So you're stuck in your solar, sacral, and root. We're going to read the Creator. The Zen Master in this card has harnessed the energy of fire and is able to use it for creation rather than destruction. He invites us to recognize and participate with him in the understanding that belongs to those who have mastered the fires of passion, without repressing them or allowing them to get destructive and out of balance. He is so integrated that there is no longer any difference between who he is inside and who he is in the world outside. He offers his gift of understanding and integration to all those who come to him, the gift of creative light that comes from the center of his being. The King of Fire tells us that anything that we undertake now, with the understanding that comes from maturity, will bring enrichment to our own lives and to the lives of others. Using whatever skills you have, whatever you have learned from your own life experience, it is time to express yourself. There are two types of creators in the world. One type of creator works with objects, a poet, a painter. They work with objects, they create things. The other type of creator, the mystic, creates himself. He doesn't work with objects, he works with a subject. He works on himself, his own being. And he is the real creator, the real poet, because he makes himself into a masterpiece. You are carrying a masterpiece hidden within you, but you are standing in the way. Just move aside. Then the masterpiece will be revealed. Everyone is a masterpiece because God never gives birth to anything less than that. Everyone carries that masterpiece hidden from many lives, not knowing who they are and just trying on the surface to become someone. Drop the idea of becoming someone because you are already a masterpiece. You cannot be improved. You only have to come to it, to know it, to realize it. God is himself created you. He cannot be improved. Yeah. So you put a lot of it's like there's an ending and a new beginning, because if you know that there's an ending and you feel it, know that the energy of the ending doesn't last very long, because unless you make it last, it's all up to you. You have to see that endings bring new beginnings, death brings birth. But it's a passionate new beginning. But it's up to you to see it that way. There's some movement, traveling possibly, to see people. But you could also be traveling away from criticizing yourself. Yeah, you've worked really hard. You've overworked yourself mentally. Taurus. You definitely deceived yourself, thinking you're not good enough for something. There's been a quarrel of some sort behind you. I don't know why I said behind you. I looked at the next card. There's been a quarrel of some sort between two people. And it may be even a silent quarrel. Make sure to speak what you need to speak. Don't leave anything out. Let them know how you feel. Speak it with love, with no judgment, but it's necessary to get it out, because this internal struggle is not creating peace. You have to let it out. Yep. You got the Hermit. And the Hangman. So, if you don't speak about how you're feeling, you're going to feel like you're in a stagnant energy. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. And then you're going to start complaining about how you feel, but you already know what you're supposed to do. Let it out. Let it go. Weigh out your options. You can stay in this energy or you can let it go. You already know how. You already know the outcome. You know you can have fear and hold it in and let it bubble up, or you can let it go. It's your judgment call. Yep. If it's someone that you want them to apologize for, or you need to apologize, it's coming. But you still need to speak what you feel. There's a passionate conversation coming in that's loving and understanding. And you can see that they're coming in truthfully and and loving, but you're still crossing your arms, unsure if you want to, kind of pouting, like the emotional abundance is right there. Be gentle with yourself and others. Because you can have the world. You need to let go of how you're seeing things so that you can have this union the way you want it to be. Something's holding you back. It's definitely your past. They're definitely coming in as the King of Pentacles. And they're on their way passionately to offer truth and love and apology. Have compassion for them. And yourself too, because even if you don't accept their apology, you can still be loving toward them. Without reacting. Definitely has something to say that you two are more important than being apart. Your relationship is more important than being apart. But there needs to be a transformation. Within. There's progress that's coming though. 2, 3, 4 wands. This is emotional fulfillment. It's not 10 of Cups, but it's right there. It's 9. And he looks happy. But I'm sensing more so like crossing your arms, like, where's that one card? This one. Like, you know you got it all, but you're still pouting about it. Because you don't want it, you want it to be a certain way. It's your choice. I hope you resonated with that, Taurus. So, if you need a personal reading or distant Reiki or intuitive guidance, anything, any questions, please feel free to contact me. If you like the video, make sure you like it. If you want to see some more, subscribe. And if you feel like someone else could benefit from it, please share. I love you, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching.